What's going on, everybody? This Afro Think Tank. Now, I know in my previous video, I said I wasn't gonna poison your ears with any of that Klan rally shit that happened at Charlie Kirk's memorial. But this is another video, just in case you're curious to see what it is I was talking about, right? For those who got the antidote for the poison, all right, that just want to make sure they got the antibodies, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and put the most important moments, all right, of this goddamn, those who need to know, I'm gonna put it right here for you. Especially that fucking pale dickhead motherfucker Stephen Miller and his fucking fascist ass Mussolini style speech. And he's Jewish, right? Keep in mind, I just want y'all to understand this. When the Nazis, did you know America supported the Nazis before they committed genocide on the Jews? Did you know America supported the Nazis while they were committing genocide on the Jews? Did you know that? And did you know after America got involved in the war, after defeating Germany, America imported a lot of those Nazi scientists, because, you know, we weren't going to waste any scientists. We imported all the good parts, right? And then went along and killed all the ones that didn't want to bow down to the new America, because America became a superpower after World War II. Keep that in mind. Before World War II, Britain, all right, 10 fucking crumpets, fish and fucking chips, they were still the superpower. They were still the dominant white savage barbarian on the planet until them damn Germans, once again, savages, came across that fucking English Channel, all right, and fuck shit up like they always do. Fucking Germans always fucking up shit in goddamn England. Anyway, that's when America became the superpower. That's when America dropped the A and became America. All right? After stealing all the German scientists, Nazis, to add to our technological advanced society. Okay? I just want to let you know. And I also want to let you guys know, if y'all haven't figured that shit out, we are the axis of evil right now. Okay, so when you look at history and you look at Germany, right, and you see how nice Germany is right now, you know, trying to make up with the fact that there was a bunch of fucking Nazi savage barbarians, right? That's why they try to overcorrect and be super nice right now. America is that axis of evil. America is the USSR. So all you guys who were educated in America, right, who were told that these certain parts of Europe were evil pieces of shits in history, and we should remember that, I want you to remember the world is going to remember how fucking evil America was after World War II. But hey, if you're black, if you're African American, don't worry, you don't count, all right? Because everybody knows we ain't a part of it. Trust me, believe me, because I've been all over the world, and they know we're not part of it. We Africa America. That's why y'all think I say Africa America. We ain't part of this shit. They know they talking about white folk over here. All right. England 2.0. Them white folk. You white folk, y'all part of the axis of evil. All right. Allowing our politicians care more about Israel than they do about their own constituents. Think about that shit. Our politicians literally go over to Israel and kiss the ass of Benjamin Netanyahu and all the right-wing fucking war criminals. I'm talking about kiss the ass. They don't just kiss ass. They lick between the butt crack. The gooch. They licking all the gooch with their tongue. All right? And Benjamin Netanyahu, he don't use a bidet. He don't wipe. He waits for an American. Benjamin Netanyahu and the Israelis don't wipe when they take shits. They just call an American politician to come lick that shit up. Lick it clean. They got 2 American politicians per shit. One comes, licks. The other one comes and licks. To that shit squeaky clean. That's what they do. All right? They take your taxpayer money and they go give it to Israel. And they say, we support Israel unequivocally, no matter what they do. And if they're committing genocide, we support the same way the American politicians were supporting the Nazis when they was killing the Jews. Now the same American politicians are supporting the Nazi Jews while they kill the Palestinians. So for the record, America is the axis of evil. But the problem is there's no good guy. All right now. Because all the good guys are weak as shit because of World War II. All right. Elections have consequences, and wars have consequences that last decades. Oh, you best believe when this Ukraine and Russia thing calm down, all those American corporations gonna go over there and eat it up, because you gotta rebuild all that shit. All that shit, that's money. You gotta rebuild all that. All that shit being destroyed in Europe, you gotta rebuild that shit. All that shit being destroyed in Gaza, guess what? You gotta rebuild that shit. Who gonna get contracts? Who gonna get them contracts? American corporations. Who gonna get the security contract? Google, Facebook, all these tech companies that gotta go rebuild all their infrastructure. I'm telling y'all, just don't understand how shit work. But anyway, y'all wanna listen. Listen, I want y'all to listen to this shit, and we're gonna remind you who they're deifying. The axis of evil, which is America, white America, all right? The white world, white Western world, who they're deifying, and then I'm gonna remind you who they're deifying and what he was all about. You can't put none of these cats back in the fucking bag, all right? History will reflect. And if you black, you good. Trust me. Everybody know we good. We all right. But history is gonna look really bad on you white Americans. I'm telling you. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
Hello, Turning Point. Hello, Patriots. Hello to our fearless president, Donald J. Trump. And hello to millions of Americans all across this land who are gathered in sadness and sorrow to mourn Charlie Kirk, but also to dedicate ourselves to finishing his mission and achieving victory in his name. The day that Charlie died, the angels wept, but those tears have been turned into fire in our hearts. And that fire burns with a righteous fury that our enemies cannot comprehend or understand. When I see Erica and her strength and her courage, I'm reminded of a famous expression. The storm whispers to the warrior that you cannot withstand my strength. And the warrior whispers back, I am the storm. Erica is the storm. We are the storm. And our enemies cannot comprehend our strength, our determination, our resolve, our passion. Our lineage and our legacy hails back to Athens, to Rome, to Philadelphia, to Monticello. Our ancestors built the cities. They produced the art and architecture. They built the industry. Erica stands on the shoulders of thousands of years of warriors, of women who raised up families, raised up city, raised up industry, raised up civilization, who pulled us out of the caves and the darkness into the light. The light will defeat the dark. We will prevail over the forces of wickedness and evil. They cannot imagine what they have awakened. They cannot conceive of the army that they have arisen in all of us. Because we stand for what is good, what is virtuous, what is noble. And to those trying to incite violence against us, those trying to foment hatred against us, what do you have? You have nothing. You are nothing. You are wickedness, you are jealousy, you are envy, you are hatred. You are nothing. You can build nothing. You can produce nothing. You can create nothing. We are the ones who build. We are the ones who create. We are the ones who lift up humanity. You thought you could kill Charlie Kirk? You have made him immortal. You have immortalized Charlie Kirk. And now millions will carry on his legacy. And we will devote the rest of our lives to finishing the causes for which Charlie gave his last measure of devotion. You cannot defeat us, you cannot slow us, you cannot stop us, you cannot deter us. We will carry Charlie and Erica in our heart every single day and fight that much harder because of what you did to us. You have no idea the dragon you have awakened. You have no idea how determined we will be to save this civilization, to save the West, to save this republic. Because our children are strong, and our grandchildren will be strong, and our children's children's children will be strong. And what will you leave behind? Nothing, nothing. To our enemies, you have nothing to give, you have nothing to offer, you have nothing to share, but bitterness. We have beauty, we have light, we have goodness, we have determination, we have vision, we have strength. We built the world that we inhabit now, generation by generation, and we will defend this world. We will defend goodness, we will defend light, we will defend virtue. You cannot terrify us, you cannot frighten us, you cannot threaten us, because we are on the side of goodness, we are on the side of God. And to my friend Charlie, to my brother Charlie, I know you are looking at us right now. I know you're watching Erica right now. I know you're watching your children right now. And I promise you, my friend, I promise you, my brother, we will prove worthy of your sacrifice. We will prove worthy of your time on earth. We will make you proud. We will finish the job. We will defeat the forces of darkness and evil, and we will stand every day for what is true, what is beautiful, what is good, and we will achieve victory for our children, for our families, for our civilization, and for every patriot who stands with us. God bless you. God bless Turning Point. God bless Erica. God bless the Kirk family. God bless our heroes. And God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
He did not hate his opponents. He wanted the best for them. That's where I disagreed with Charlie. I hate my opponent. And I don't want the best for them. I'm sorry. I am sorry, Erica. But now Erica can talk to me and the whole group, and maybe they can convince me that that's not right, but I can't stand my opponent. Charlie's angry. Look at that. He's angry at me now. He wasn't interested in demonizing anyone. He was interested in persuading everyone to the ideas and principles he believed were good, right, and true.
If we're truly going to honor Charlie properly, his loss cannot be the end of the story. His legacy must be that when they took his life, 1 million more Charlies stepped up to fill the void. We are all Charlie.
We're a truth-seeking show. But I can say declaratively, this guy is not worthy of a national holiday. He is not worthy of godlike status. In fact, I think it's really harmful. Kirk describes King as, quote, a bad guy. It's true. And Kirk's self-described very, very radical view that the country made a mistake when it passed the Civil Rights Act. Also true. Once a week, we talk about why the Civil Rights Act was a mistake.
So if you had a daughter and she was 10 and she got raped, and she was going to give birth and she would, no, wait, oh, and she was going to give birth and she was going to live. Would you want her to go through that and carry her baby?
That's awfully graphic.
But it's a real life scenario that happens to many people.
The answer is yes, the baby would be delivered.
We're trying to get the officer who murdered George Floyd pardoned, and I just want to know what your reasoning was about that.
Well, George Floyd didn't die because of the police officer. He died largely because of a drug overdose.
But he had his knee on his neck. And we all saw the video.
We're going to remove my appendix, and you're a black lesbian. See a black pilot, you wonder, you say, I hope they are qualified. If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. I'm dealing with somebody in customer service who's a moronic black woman. I wonder, is she there because of her excellence, Or is she there because of affirmative action? Thomas Sowell and Justice Clarence Thomas are far better black role models to celebrate than Martin Luther King. Period. End of story. This guy is not worthy of a national holiday. He is not worthy of godlike status. In fact, I think it's really harmful. You do not have the brain processing power to otherwise be taken really seriously. You had to go steal a white person's slot to go be taken somewhat seriously. Play cut 52. Shows they were actually better in the 1940s. It was bad, it was evil, but what happened? Something changed. They committed less crimes.
Maybe they were afraid. I mean, 4,000 black men, women, and children were killed in violent lynch mobs.
That's your explanation, but I guess
racial terror permeated American culture for hundreds of years.
Black America is worse than it has been
that affected
in the last 80 years.
The
is in Leviticus 18 is that thou shalt lay with another man shall be stoned to death. Just saying. So, Miss Rachel, you quote Leviticus 19, love your neighbor as yourself. The chapter before affirms God's perfect law when it comes to sexual matters. The first part is absolutely true. Let's go to this. Jewish communities have been pushing the exact kind of hatred against whites that they claim to want people to stop using against them. Now, Jewish donors, they have a lot of explaining to do, a lot of decoupling to do, because Jewish donors have been the #1 funding mechanism of radical, open border, neoliberal, quasi-Marxist policies, cultural institutions, and nonprofits. This is a beast created by secular Jews. What Jewish Democrats or Jews in general are going to have to make a decision. Until you crush the cultural Marxist lens of which they view the world, you will never actually be able to build support for Israel. I don't think the place exists.
What?
Because it doesn't. It's called Judea and Samaria. It's not called Palestine.
You don't believe that Palestine have the right to exist?
No, everyone has a right to exist. Show me where it is. It's a non-existent place.
I'm a gay conservative, and I just want to ask you, what do you have to say for people like me who kind of feel like, I guess, it's kind of hard for gay conservatives because there's not a lot of us. So, like, what do you have to say to other gay people who need to realize, like, they do have a choice?
Is what you do in the bedroom. It doesn't mean that much to me, but if you ask from a perspective as a Christian, I don't agree with that lifestyle. But one issue I think that is so against our senses, so against the natural law, and dare I say, a throbbing middle finger to God, is the transgender thing happening in America right now. And why is he still in jail? Why has he not been bailed out? By the way, if some amazing patriot out there in San Francisco or the Bay Area wants to really be a midterm hero, someone should go and bail this guy out. I bet.
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan!
Wait. Before you go, for all my subscribers and philanthropists out there, I'm building a solar power community water bowl system in Nigeria. It's going to cost between $5,000 and $6,000. I'm trying to raise money. If you want to participate and help me build this solar power water system, please donate to the Cash App and put solar water in the notes. Solar water in the notes. I'll put PayPal, Stripe, and Zelle. Anyway, thank you. That's all I got to say. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out. Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.